Welcome to this video, which takes you on a special journey to an unforgettable place. Palestine, a land where natural beauty meets a deep history. A land that encapsulates thousands of years of civilizations and emotions, embodying the meanings of steadfastness and determination. Palestine is not just a piece of land, it is a heartbeat of history and culture. It is the place that witnessed the most wonderful stories and greatest civilizations. It is the land that its people defended with all their strength and steadfastness. But more than that, Palestine is a homeland for all who believe in freedom, beauty, and humanity. Today, we will take you on a tour across Palestine, from Jerusalem to Hebron, from the sea to the mountains, to discover together the beauty of this ancient land and its unforgettable history. Let's begin our journey into Palestinian nature. In northern Palestine, where the Galilee mountains are located, we see greenery filling the horizon, and the air is fragrant with the scent of nature, especially with every olive tree extending its roots into ancient soil. In Marjib and Amr, the green lands stretch out in the distance and are considered one of the largest plains in the region. There, the fresh air soothes the soul, and the fields transform into a sea of green. If we move further south, we reach the Negev Desert, one of the most unique places that reflects the strength and resilience of this land. In its silence lies life. You must contemplate the Wadi Araba, which in turn reflects the antiquity and beauty of the Palestinian land. And let's not forget the Palestinian coast. Gaza, where the sea touches the shore and looms on the horizon, and the waves carry within them stories and tales of the inhabitants of this good region. On the western border, where the Mediterranean meets the land of Palestine, we find the city of Jaffa, one of the most beautiful cities of the sea, with its clean beaches, historic streets, and architecture that reflects the multiculturalism that has passed through this city. In every corner, we find unparalleled natural beauty. But Palestine is not only a natural beauty, it is more than that, it is a land of history. Every stone, every street, every corner holds an endless story. Palestine is the cradle of civilizations. Many empires have passed through here, leaving their traces everywhere. From the Canaanites, the Phoenicians, the Romans, the Byzantines, and even the Ottomans, they all came and passed, but they left behind a tremendous legacy. The story begins in Jerusalem, the holy city that unites the two monotheistic religions. In Jerusalem, we find Al-Aqsa Mosque, the first of the two Qiblas, direction of prayer, the third of the two holy mosques, and a symbol for Muslims worldwide. The Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem is the site where Christians believe Jesus was crucified and resurrected. Jerusalem is also home to the Dome of the Rock, the golden landmark that shines in the city's skyline, a testament to a long history and a strong connection between heaven and earth. In Hebron, the city where the feet of our master Abraham, peace be upon him, rested, we find the Ibrahimi Mosque. The Ibrahimi Mosque is one of the most important religious sites in Palestine, a testament to the intermingling of civilizations and religions throughout the ages. We then move on to Bethlehem, where Jesus Christ, peace be upon him, was born. The Church of the Nativity in the heart of Bethlehem remains a witness to this great moment in human history. Every Palestinian city carries within its walls a long history of conflict and peace, of hope and bloodshed, of life and death. But the history of Palestine is not limited to its stones and temples. Palestine is a living culture, pulsating in every corner, in every home, in every corner of its land. From Palestinian food, which reflects diversity and richness, such as musakan, which carries the scent of the earth. Makluba represents a mixture of goodness and love, and Nablus Naif brings joy to the soul. Palestinian popular culture is an integral part of national identity. Nothing expresses Palestinian pride like traditional dances like the Palestinian dabke. The Palestinian dabke touches the ground with its powerful and resilient dances. Palestinian embroidery is also a symbol of identity, adorned with bright colors that tell the stories of the land and the people. Despite the challenges, despite the occupation, and despite the pain, Palestine does not die, and its people do not forget. The Palestinian people are an unfading people, a people who live every day in a new battle for survival, for the land, and for justice. They are the farmer who plants olive after olive, planting hope in their hearts. They are the child who writes on the walls, "Jerusalem is ours." They are the mother who tells her children stories of Palestine before bedtime. They are the young man who struggles to return to his land. From Palestinian food, which reflects diversity and richness, such as musakan, which carries the scent of the earth, and makloba, which represents a mixture of goodness and love, to nablis naif, which brings joy to the soul. Palestinian popular culture is an integral part of national identity. Nothing expresses Palestinian pride like traditional dances like the Palestinian dabke, which touches the ground with its powerful and resilient dances. Palestinian embroidery is also a symbol of identity, adorned with bright colors that tell the stories of the land and the people. Despite the challenges, despite the occupation, and despite the pain, Palestine does not die, and its people do not forget. The Palestinian people are an unfading people, a people who live every day in a new battle for survival, for the land, and for justice. They are the farmer who plants olive after olive, planting hope in their hearts. They are the child who writes on the walls, "Jerusalem is ours." They are the mother who tells her children stories of Palestine before bedtime. They are the young man who struggles to return to his land. Despite attempts at marginalization and distortion, Palestine remains in the hearts of all its people. It is not just a place, it is an identity. It is the dream of return, the land that unites us all under its banner. In the end, Palestine lives on, as it always has, a land of beauty and unforgettable history, a land on which the sun never sets, no matter how far it disappears from the horizon. It is a homeland for future generations, for hope, freedom, and justice. Palestine, whose people have insisted on clinging to it despite all difficulties, will remain in the memory of all who touch its stories. Jerusalem and all the cities of Palestine will remain immortal in our hearts, and the cause of the Palestinian land will remain a calling for us all, for the sake of justice. If you like this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and share it with everyone who believes in it. Share with us in the comments, what does Palestine represent to you? May you always be well, and may you always cling to freedom. Until we meet in the next video.